Yeah, hi guys, it's David Lewis from Tubber Loose.
Hey! Hello, mate.
I've just watched the film, absolutely joyous, absolutely joyous. There was a lot of joy in the playing, and you could see that in, you guys looking at each other and really feeling the music. Was there a point during the set where it really began to take off and you felt, this is really happening? Was there a point for you when you thought, we're doing it?
Yeah, the first number. I'm not being, I mean that, right
George,
from the first number.
Fantastic. It really was, really clear that there was a lot of joy that night. So thanks for that. Cheers.
Thank you. This gentleman here has been waiting for a while.
Hi. Yeah, I'm Nick from Q and Kerrang Radio. I just wanted to know, hypothetically, had you made some cutscenes like in The Song Remains the Same, what fantasy sequences might have represented you individually in 2012?
We got enough time for that one.
Maybe the whole concert was a fantasy sequence, really.
I think it was. I think going down the river on a boat was already the beginning of it. When we got to the O2 by boat, I saw Arthur, I saw Guinevere, I saw, there was the 3 princesses.
What was in your team?
What?
What was in your team?
Some of it won't go away.
Another question?
Good
This
idea,
gentleman in the
what
front.
a good thought.
Piotr Metz, Polish Radio. Gentlemen, my impression is that you actually created the ultimate live version of some of the songs. Maybe because of the modern technology that allowed us to see and hear it in a perfect way. But do you feel that way as well? That some of those songs are the ultimate live versions?
Certainly the best versions we could do in 2007, because the versions of the songs that we would be doing in, say, 1969 would have changed and mutated by the time it got to 1973 and 1975. The music was always mutating, so I think we did. And in the rehearsals, we were doing, the numbers had subtle differences to them, and sometimes quite dramatic differences to them, as far as the textures and the energy of them. But as far as what we did, to have, just the one concert, I think we did pretty definitive versions of the material. Certainly better than any cover bands would do, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, the technology obviously did help to a certain extent, having the latest recording technology and a lot of microphones and a lot of cameras too. I mean, so everything looked fantastic and sounded fantastic.
Another question. Let's go towards the back. That gentleman in the second section with his hand up there. Yep, you. Yes, please.
It really is me. Good afternoon, boys. An absolutely incredible film. I was there on the night, but it was, in a way, even more emotional watching it for some reason. I just wanted to ask about what kind of...
Could you just say who you are?
Sorry, I'm Sean Keaveney from BBC Six Music. Thanks for having us. I just wanted to ask you a little bit about the emotions that were in the room with regards to Jason being on the drums. There seemed to be moments, The Song Remains the Same and in Rock and Roll, where he was kind of channeling his father. And I wondered how it made you guys feel about having Jason there and not having John there. What kind of emotions were going through your mind?
Well, Jason lost his father when he was a young boy, and he's been struggling with that for from that time onwards. And the thing is that his father encouraged him to play the drums from when he was a tiny, weeny kid, And in those days, his dad used to coach him and chide him and stuff like that. But when his dad left him, he was left to his own devices, but always referring to his dad and also referring to the great drummers, that he knew. So it was kind of inevitable over the years. There's always been a kind of rub between us all, isn't there, really? Mm-hmm. Between us as friends and family and stuff like that. So it was appropriate and it was wonderful. And also his vigor was so fantastic too. He drove us, Whenever we started being a bit sort of, Jason would blast through the whole thing, and